Hello, I'm Petar and this is my friend Janko. We are access students from Niksic, Montenegro. Montenegro is a small country but very beautiful in southeastern Europe in Balkan Peninsula. Our group consists of 25 talented students from Niksic and 4 teachers. Here we are to hear our friends and teachers about why is international education important and what have they learned about USA until now.
Hello, today we are with us students Milena, Emir, Jovana and Vasilia. Jovana and Vasilia are going to tell us why is international education important.
Honestly, I think international education is very important because it is not education that we can learn from a book. It's education that we learn from our lives and lives of other people. This type of education also includes us in problems that happen worldwide, no matter how far or how close we are. And it gives us so many opportunities and chances we can take. It also teaches us about real life value, and that is no matter how different we are, we should all be treated the same. So to finish this, I will say that we should all be internationally educated because that is something that we should know no matter what we choose for our future.
Great answer.
International education is really important because it's the main way we are going to give young people the opportunity to learn about other cultures, languages, history and much more. International education brings people together worldwide and gives them a better understanding and appreciation of other people and their ways. Every educational system should pay attention to showing and teaching children about foreign cultures and languages, showing them what the whole world is about. International education may be the most important kind of education because people learn new languages and are able to work and travel in other countries. It's all about understanding the different types of people and their way of life. It's about understanding what makes them and all of us human. All of this can be done through international education, and everyone should pay more attention to it because it can open a whole new world of possibilities to anyone willing to learn, live and love.
Now Milena and Emir are going to tell us what are differences and similarities that they've noticed between the USA and our own culture.
The United States and Montenegro don't have the same culture, but both respects customs and tradition. From our guests and information we got during the lessons, we learned that both countries had turbulent history and that these countries have holidays that celebrate victories and keep memories of important people. Also, both advocate for peace and preservation of the culture too.
USA and Montenegro have some similarities but also a lot of differences. From our guests and our classes we learned about the USA, but comparing these two we learned more about the Montenegro culture as well. In the USA there are a lot of holidays such as Memorial Day, Thanksgiving Day, Columbus Day that we don't have in our country. Our traditions in the USA are quite different from ours. One of the traditions in our country is that we have special dances and carnivals that we perform on the certain ceremonies. For example, in the USA they have the tradition for the New Year. They drop the giant crystal ball at the Times Square for the new year, singing the song of friendship in the sign of New Year, full of hopes, dreams and challenges.
Now teachers Milka and Milena are going to tell us what are their favorite tools in the classroom.
Well, there are numerous sources of children's interest in language learning process, but for example, for me, games are very important. They use both visual and oral channels, offer English language practice in a student-centered positive classroom atmosphere, activates language production, provoke physical movement. I often use board games in my classroom because they allow my students to improve communicative skills. They allow for interaction between students, practice vocabulary, grammar, and functional language. Another significant tool for English language classroom is definitely storytelling. Whether using realia, sounds, video clips, images, story cubes, posters, Storytelling allows children to explore their own culture and experience other cultures as well. It offers insights into different traditions and values, universal life experiences, reveals differences and similarities of cultures around the world.
Well, it's difficult to choose among all the educational tools and techniques we use in the classroom, but if talking about the ones that I enjoy the most, I would emphasize role play and debates. Through role play, by acting in different situations, students develop their creativity and fluency, and they overcome the fear of making mistakes, which is very important. Through debates, they start thinking in English and they practice tolerance and their public speaking skills. So these are the reasons why those educational tools are on the top of my list.
Niksic, we love access!